Thing. I first got my diving license back in 2018 with two of my best friends in the beautiful island of Koh Tao in Thailand. I can't quite remember why I decided to do it. It was not something I ever really wanted to do growing up or just any time of my life for that matter. But either way, we thought it would be a good idea, so off we went and got our dive license. This is where we're going. You ready?
Yeah.
She's scared because she's never dove in fresh water before. I don't know, it seems like an irrational fear to me. Okay, so we have now made it to our first cenote of the day. They're both going to be incredible, but I gotta say, I am so excited for this one. The reason I'm so excited is because of that photo you saw. What did it, hydrogen sulfide, right, Fabian? Yeah. Is that the cloud? There you go. It's got a big layer or like cloud of hydrogen sulfide at the bottom. Can't remember how many meters deep it is. Is it like 30, 40 meters deep? Cloud is like 30 meters deep down at the bottom. Instead of me talking about it, I'm gonna show you, but it looks like it is something from another planet out of a Star Wars movie. It's also our first freshwater dive, so. Apparently it's a mix though. You've got saltwater mixing with freshwater, and it can also give you this super cool Heliocene. It's gonna be probably pretty dark, so hopefully the GoPro holds up. We're gonna find out.
Maximum depth of cavern. Okay?
Okay. Goddamn. How fucking awesome was that? What'd you think, babe? Clearly, we probably should have done a warm-up dive before, considering it's been, I don't know, it hasn't even been a year, but still took me way too long to equalize. And Felicia, after a little while of being in a cave, she started to freak out a little bit, had a really foggy mask, and she knows how to clear a mask, but when you're under the water like that sometimes and it's dark, and I don't know, she was maybe freaking out a little bit. But overall, incredible. I kept having to change the settings on my GoPro to try and capture the light and not too much, and as of this point, I have no idea how it looks. Fingers crossed it looks epic. Would I like to go back down there and do it again now that I've kind of had my warm-up dive? Yes. probably missed out on a lot of really, really cool footage, but hopefully there at least is 1 or 2 nuggets in there. You freaked out down there?
Panicked a little bit.
What made you panic?
The closed space. Duh.
The closed space?
Yeah.
The cave?
Yes.
Yeah. Was it cool though?
It's cool.
Yeah. So I guess we're gonna be diving with little Crocs today too. Look at the little guy. Beep, 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 beep. So we are here now at our second and final cenote for the day. This one is called Cenote Car Wash, or Aktung Ha, that's right, or Cenote Aktung Ha. This is a shallower dive, which is why we're doing it second, not first, but pretty cool, man. It's a big open cenote just set in this kind of mangrove, jungly sort of area. A lot less deep, but there's a lot more going on because it's obviously shallower, so should be nice. Hopefully my ear holds up and it's not a dick the whole time. Time for dive number 2, baby. And time to switch back to the GoPro. Underwater filming is hard. It's one of those things you can't really practice before you do it. You just kind of have to do it and expect your skill level to be as good as it was. And either way, sometimes if you can't capture the moment perfectly, sometimes all you got to do is capture it enough to show you guys how incredible the experience was. And of course, even if you capture it amazingly, it never really truly justifies how incredible it is to experience for yourself. And today was one of those scenarios. As much as me and Felicia had our struggles on that first dive there, it was still definitely one of the most unique experiences overall, but definitely one of the most unique diving experiences we've both ever had. Really, really, really cool. One final thing, something I generally mention in all my videos, is the cost. This is very short and sweet. It was $150 US per person. So the dive center we went with was called, do you remember, Felicia?
It's called I can't even say the word. Pochea.
Pochea. So it is a French dive center. Anyways, $150. That was actually the cheapest we could find, and is super reasonably priced comparatively to, you know, most other places we've dove. Obviously, Asia is the cheapest place on earth, but pretty reasonable for 2 dives in 2 different cenotes, 150 US each for the 2 of us. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you aren't a diver, hopefully this convinced you enough to give it a go. And if you are a diver, then I don't need to convince you of anything. I'm sure you know how awesome those cenotes looked. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.